Hey folks. So I just got a really super awesome read from this deck. I was really feeling they were calling me the other day. They were kind of like somebody was, and now these are too, but okay, but they were calling me the other day when I did the introduction video, which I haven't posted yet. Um, so I think I want to do a daily using using the wisdom of the tree. It says it again in the page, but anyway, using the wisdom of the tree's oracle. Inspirational cards for wisdom and guidance by Jane Struthers. I try to say both names at the same time. Yeah, this whole deck is beautiful. I don't know. Again, I'm going to be reviewing all of these. Oh, look at them. And they're split into, I'm going to review them. So you'll have to come back for the review. But this is the daily. Um, so let's shuffle the cards. I don't know. Awesome. I love trees. If you live in a place that has trees around, I feel like it's, a lot of places. If you haven't like made friends with a tree yet, highly recommend it. I love all the trees. I like to talk to all of them personally. You don't have to do anything fancy to talk to a tree. Just listen, maybe touch it, whatever works for you. Sit under the tree, hug the tree. Oh, I'm very excited. Okay. All right. I have a couple of trees that I go to for specific things. I haven't visited my mama tree in a long time. She's like, girl, where are you? Right, that wants to come out. And I feel like this one too, but we'll wait. So we got, let's see, how do I do this for y'all? Got the banyan tree. Beautiful. Really beautiful. And you see this border. The borders indicate they're colors of different elements. And it's all different aspects of the tree. So it's the roots being, the trunk healing, the leaf wisdom, and flower, fruit, and seed for power. Ooh. So we have this beautiful banyan tree. Let's see what this has to tell us. And this is timeless. So whenever you find this, the message of the banyan tree um, is wanting to find you. So this is the page in the book. I just love, these artists obviously put a lot of time into these decks and the books that accompany them. So I really like to shout them out. So the banyan tree is under roots being. I find it's, oh, you know why the color for it is blue? Because the roots drink the water. I was like, wouldn't roots be red, like root chakra? Chakra, excuse me. Um, but no, the roots drink the water. Beautiful. So the Banyan Deva message. I can teach you how to anchor yourself within the world to increase your sense of being grounded. I have given shelter to people for thousands of years so that man, plants, and other living creatures can all survive together. I'm loving this message. I'm going to sit with that for a moment. I invite you to do the same. Okay. Someone needs your emotional, moral, or physical support, even though they may not admit it. Gently let them know that you are ready to help them if they wish, but don't encourage them to become dependent on you. So this is a timeless message for somebody. This beautiful banyan tree. We'll go a little extra. There's information about the trees themselves here. So it's native to India, the national tree of India. It has an extensive and intricate aerial root system. It bears figs. Oh my gosh. I was sorting food at a donation center and there were these beautiful figs there. Interesting. That's why I like the idea of, you know, a peer reading, because I've found in over 10 years of reading tarot and oracle cards for people, but mostly tarot, is that there was also, while a lot of the messages were very specific to folks I was reading for, I always gleaned something from them that I was like, I needed to hear that. That was the piece. And it was always the last reading that it was almost like reading for myself. So banyan tree, and that's where I got caught up in recording the first group reading. So I was like, this is everything I'm going through right now. But it's like, well, you are also part of an archetypal group, so even though reading for myself, yes, or reading for the collective, it was resonating with me. There's a group. It's a group. It's never just you. I'm not going to say never. I'm not going to say never. And I could go into that. Like, you ever think of like clouds? You ever be somewhere and you look up at the sky and you're like, I might be the only person looking up at the sky in this like general vicinity. And then it's like in that moment, that sky is just for you. Like, how awesome is that? You have the oak coming out. You see the words. There's a lightning behind it. What is this? Ooh, we've got the lightning and the acorn, this beautiful tree. The sky is looking a little stormy and dusky back there. Oh, and the top. What's on the top? And we have the peepal. So I think we're saying to do, so we've got peepal on the top and cedar of Lebanon on the bottom. And the peepal has a beautiful kind of motif in there. So we'll read oak and we'll read for these two and we'll call it a day tonight. That is the word. Calling the cows home. All right. My book. All right. So oak. Ooh, and then let's see for my numerologists. What was first? The banyan tree. 32. And the word for banyan here is anchoring, and that's in roots. And then we have the oak tree, which is in the trunk, which is healing. So like this is reminding me of the tarot of the tarot card, the Tower, with kind of this lightning here, but then there's still this seed happening. So let's take a look at this. And that for my numerologist is page 46. Oak, steadfastness. I am strong and steady, and I am an essential part of the age-old mysteries of the forest. If you call on me, I can give you outer physical power and inner emotional strength whenever you need them. Let me show you the way. So these initial messages, this is the Deva message. Do you realize how much you have to offer the world? I love that, guys. I'm all about the motivational empowerment up in here. So I wherever you're at, there's somebody who needs your help, and also you have so much to offer. But don't let anybody become overly dependent on you. because you have so much to offer. And we know that sometimes takers stay taking. So, know yourself, know what you have to offer it, but also know your boundaries, right? Don't underestimate your abilities or your strength of purpose. Your inner power is waiting to be tapped, but only you can do it. Have faith in yourself. Oh my gosh, kings and queens and everyone in between. Strength. Very interesting. So it's definitely looking like the tower, but reading like the strength card. For sure. And after that banyan tree. Very interesting. So let's read our top and our bottom, and we'll call it a day. So I believe it was, so top is Peepal, and then we have Cedar of Lebanon. Oh, Cedar. I just opened to Cedar of Lebanon, so we'll do that first. And that's on the bottom of the deck. Is this upside down? I don't know. Okay. So we have Cedar of Lebanon. That's another roots. Humans have spiritual strength. Humans have respected and worked with me for millennia. They use my wood to make their temples because they recognize that I can give them spiritual strength. Let me help you to become rooted in your own spirituality. So we have folks out here. We have some seekers. Cedar of Lebanon. I'm almost feeling I'm always feeling, I'm a Leo too. I'm a Leo sun for you guys. So I'm like, is this me? Like everything is like, is this me? But it's all, we're we're all the same light flashing through different bodies. So here we are. I hope this is resonating for you. I hope this is helpful for you. Obviously, if it's not resonating, move along. Kindly move along. Or just stay and hang out because it's fun. But always be kind. All right. Trust your instincts and let your conscience, conscious, consciousness, no, your conscience, like Jiminy Cricket, conscience. Trust your instincts and let your conscience guide you toward making the right decisions, especially if you are currently facing a difficult challenge. Know that you are as steadfast and grounded as the biggest trees in the forest. So if you're feeling blown about by indecision recently, we want to ground. I know for me, one of the largest challenges that I have faced in my life and in my spiritual practice is staying grounded. So how do we do that? Like right now I'm kind of like bending my toes up and digging my heels in the pads of my feet into the bottoms of my shoes, into the floor. Taking a deep breath and visualizing that breath going into the root chakra, which is in the perineum, and into the earth star chakra, which is about, I'd say, a foot or more. No, more than that. It depends on the person. About a foot below your feet under the ground. You can go a little bit farther and anchor right into the center of the planet Earth. Nice and grounded. Feel that energy coming in through the crown, through the chakra system, through the perineum, through the hips, the knees, the bottoms of the feet, into the center of the earth. So these things are grounding. Food, eating food, touching grass, exercising. It's different for everybody too. Drinking water, anything that's nurturing the vitality in our body, that is grounding. Exercise. Right on. So we're going to move to Peepal. Ooh, The cards are beautiful. I just pulled this out from the bottom. So this is the bottom of the bottom. You see the pretty bird in the tree. But anyway, so maybe that's for somebody doing palm trees. Somebody's, all right. But where is, there we go. Because I pulled it out. I'm loving this card. So more roots. We've got more roots happening. Beautiful. This meditating. They look feminine, but they could be anybody. I don't see any like defining features. And even if I did, they could still be whatever they want to be. They got these beautiful flags here. So Peepal, another root card, right? Are these alpha, and they are alphabetical. The book is alphabetical. Ooh, did I? Here she is. Here they are. Okay. Enlightenment. Very interesting. So the cedar of Lebanon, spiritual strength, talking about grounding, but being rooted in your spirituality. You have to, what is it? As above, so below. You have to root down to rise up, right? Okay, so Pipal, enlightenment, the Deva message. I am one of the world's most sacred trees, and in Buddhism, I symbolize the world tree. I can help you to achieve enlightenment by stilling your mind, helping you to live solely in the moment, and thereby freeing you from all suffering. So we're talking about that nirvana experience, that enlightenment experience, the embodiment of those experiences. Native to India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Indochina, and southwest China. Extremely long lived, bears purple figs, and the figs, again, beautiful. Grows to 98 feet tall. Gorgeous. So, the right way up. Set aside some time each day for meditation. Sit quietly and listen to the sounds around you so that you honor each moment. Practice mindfulness, in which you are aware of everything that you do from minute to minute. Awesome. Beautiful. I'm loving our top and bottom cards for today. It's a great reminder for me for all of us to remember to meditate. Oh, I was thinking about yoga nidra. So, another grounding exercise um, is to do a body scan. And this could be helpful for addiction. For me, I had initially started using it to help with insomnia. I would not be able to sleep. So what I would do is I would lay down, and you could look at, there's tons of recorded yoga nidra meditations on YouTube. I believe I might have a playlist specifically for yoga nidra. One of my all-time favorites, I've been using their recordings. They might have changed it. It used to be Tripura Mandala. It might now be Tripura Yoga is a YouTube channel where they do yoga nidra meditation where you body scan, you know, left hand thumb, left hand forefinger, and all the little bits of your body, and it kind of goes through cycles and cycles and cycles. Um, and it's called psychic sleep. So I used it to help me sleep. It could help you get back in your body. Again, in using it for meditation, if you're for addiction, if you're having a craving of a substance, if you have the option to lay down and do a body scan, you could kind of, because addiction and substance eating behavior, whatever it is, it's a way of dissociating, right? It's a way from dissociating from the body, from the mind, from the emotions. Um, so body scan can be helpful. It could be helpful for insomnia, but it's also psychic sleep. If you have trouble, like me, settling yourself down to meditate, to even not even meditate, but like just to sit still for any period of time, doing yoga nidra first is so helpful because I again, it's great for sleep. But I think the original intention was to help you get into like an alpha or theta, one of the brainwave states that is incredibly relaxed, but the brain continues to be active. Um, Psychic sleep. So that, because the brain is still active, because you still have intention, this is where things like astral projection. I know in a lot of um, what is it? A lot of therapy and DBT, they talk about like the progressive muscle relaxation where you tense and release. Tense or different muscle groups throughout your body. Yoga Nidra is very similar without the tense release. You're just sending your awareness to different aspects of the body. And one of the challenges of Yoga Nidra as well, which is why I started talking about it, is to kind of allow all the noises around you to become the cacophony, to, whether it's traffic driving by, a dog barking, children running around, whatever noises you're hearing, pleasant or otherwise, to just allow them to become part of the fabric of your meditation practice. And that was so helpful for me. I could be very sensitive to noise and triggered by noise. So all our neurodivergent friendos coming through to get some little card reading for today, and some other tips and tricks as well. So come on back, come see Epiphany Smith for the real stuff. Um, Not saying any of the other stuff isn't real. It's all subjective. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you come back for the Wisdom of the Trees Oracle review. This is a great deck. Awesome, awesome. And what did we pull for y'all today? Not the date palm, but definitely the oak. So we standing strong. Date palm. Should I read date palm? We read enough. We read enough. Ooh, I love this deck. Oh my god. And then even the borders on yeah, I'll do a review. Not right now because I gotta go places and do things and see people. Oh my, oh my god. Thanks for coming. Bye.